Goddess said, let there be light. And there was light. There it is. Hi. Oh, and there's Apollo. Hi, Apollo. Okay, let me get this live stream going. Live on Facebook. We are going live on Facebook and we're doing, so today is the new moon eclipse. I wonder if all this is going to fit in here. I don't know if it's going to fit. Let's see, copy. We are doing the new moon eclipse in Scorpio ritual to visualize and manifest your dream spiritual life coaching business. Let's see if all that fits on the thingy. Here we go. Let's do this. Boom. Right. Copy. And then paste. Oh, and then of course I need the link. Join bootcamp. Whoops, it's called Spiritual Life Coach Startup Bootcamp. I cannot forget that. The most important thing I'm focusing on right now. I love bootcamp. Okay, copy and then paste. All right, this is going to be in my group. It's the League of Badass Butterflies. Here we go. Go live. All right. Okay, so I've got that going. And let's see, it is opening up for me. Thank you. All right. It looks like I'm live streaming. Good. All righty. And I've got my workbook set up here. No, that's the old workbook. That's good. And then I've got the new one. Rebecca should be here right now. Rebecca, are you there? Let's see, I'm trying to get my, oh, here we go. Live. Okay, there's a live chat. And then, boom. All right, that's what we want. So, hey, everybody, it's Crystal Lynn here. Happy new moon in Scorpio. Can you believe it's already the end of October? Hey, happy new moon in Scorpio eclipse. It's an eclipse today, y'all. And welcome to the League of Badass Butterflies, especially if you're a new member. Welcome to the group. Welcome to my world, okay? My name is Crystal Lynn Bell, and I am the founder of Badass Butterfly Spiritual Life Coaching. I have been a certified spiritual life coach for over 10 years, and I started certifying women just like you who want to become spiritual life coaches and want to have their own business helping other people transform. I started doing that about 5 years ago. And I have a program that's called Spiritual Life Coach Certification for Badass Butterflies. And it's a lot of fun. And this is a part of the work that I do. So welcome. So today is October 25th, 2022. And it's a very good, auspicious day. Because there is a new moon eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. And new moons are always a time of working on what you want to bring into your life. And I'm going to explain more about that in a little bit. But I know that if you're watching this video right now, you have a desire and a passion to become a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach. All right. So you might be wondering exactly what is a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach? What do they do? All right. Well, it's a really good question, and it's an important one because very often people have a misconception about what a life coach is. Very often people think that life coaching is just telling people what to do with their lives, and it's not like that at all. Please don't lower don't lower the standards or the ranks of the work that I do, that I work really hard for, okay? Understand that this is really, really serious, powerful work, okay? First of all, a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach is a woman who has gone through some deep, hard things emotionally, mentally, physically, materially, okay? We have gone through some things. That's not enough, though. That's not what makes us a good coach. We've learned wisdom, okay? We've learned what I call, we have hard-earned wisdom, okay? That is a part of it. But what we have to do is learn how to take what we've gone through and then use that to help other people improve their lives, okay? Now, a spiritual life coach is very similar to a traditional life coach, in that we really do help people improve their lives, and we use a structure, okay? We need a certification. We create structure to help people improve their lives, but we use our spiritual gifts of magic as the starting point for the work that we do. So our spiritual gifts of magic, for example, on the very basic level, it can be our compassion, our empathy, but it can also be our intuition, our ability to channel, our ability to see spirits, our psychic abilities, our ability to read cards, read runes, to read tea leaves, right? So it's about taking those gifts, even our healing gifts, of course, our Reiki healing, our quantum healing, our theta healing, our angelic healing, being able to bring all of the healing, the channeling, the magic, and then combining that with the structural approach to improving a person's life through material means, like that we can actually measure the improvements in a person's life. It's not just about sprinkling fairy dust, you see, and then the person improves, and then we're like, hey, our job is done. It's not like that at all. So what we want to do is understand that our work is really deep and meaningful. All right. So if you are just now joining the session, I want you to know that you can join me on Zoom. You are more than welcome to join me on Zoom, or you can just watch in the live stream, okay? Now, if you're going to be joining me on Zoom, we are going to basically I'm going to just focus and talk for I'm going to get us through the ritual. And then toward the end, we're going to open up we're going to unmute ourselves, and then we can talk and share together. But during the first part of the event, I'm going to be doing all the talking, y'all. And that's just because I've got so much to say. As always, Crystalline's got a lot to say. She needs to make sure she gets it said, and then we're going to open it up so that I can hear from you all as well. And I'm so glad to see that Tanya has joined me here on Zoom. I'm so happy to see you, Tanya. Thank you so much for coming. And let me see, Rebecca's on the line, and I see Leanna is there. Hey, Leanna, good morning. And Michelle is there. Good morning. Good morning to Tennessee. Michelle, thank you for joining. And let's see. Yep. Okay. Very, very good. And yeah, thank you for posting the Zoom link as well. That's going to be very helpful. So, and let me look, y'all, we have a very full day today, as we always do. We have a very jam-packed hour, so I'm going to make sure that I stay on point today. I'm not going to do a lot of rambling off, okay? So as you all know, every Tuesday, I come in here at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time so that I can talk to you about this business of being a spiritual life coach, okay? And as I said just a moment ago, being a life coach is about helping a person have a really big improvement in their lives, but we start from the place of magic, and we are informed by the pain that we have gone through in our past, okay? Now, today is the new moon solar eclipse, which is super powerful for manifesting what it is we desire. And we're going to basically be doing a ritual to help you connect with the full moon energy so that we can focus on bringing in, giving form, communicating to the universe our desire to be a successful spiritual life coach, or your desire to be a successful spiritual life coach. This is going to be really important, particularly for today, because in 2 weeks, on November 7th, we have Spiritual Life Coach Startup Boot Camp. All right. Now, if you've not signed up for boot camp yet, I did put a link in the description. You're going to want to join that. It is going to be awesome. It's a 5-day challenge that I've put together, and it's for new and aspiring spiritual life coaches to jumpstart their coaching business, to get out of that 9-to-5 job mentality, and to really get in touch with your soul's calling for you, your divine life purpose, okay? To say yes to your divine purpose and your empowered destiny, okay? And this is really important because your destiny is determined by you. When you make the decision to step into your power, when you make the decision to follow your soul's calling to be of service to other people, yes, it is so important that you follow your soul and that you answer your soul's call. That is so important. But you know what else spiritual life coaching does for you? It gives you an incredible opportunity to change your life. You get to decide, because you put yourself in the driver's seat of your own business, okay? As a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach, you're taking charge of your destiny. You're putting yourself in control of how you live your life, where you live, for example, okay? Where you live, how you spend your time, how many hours you work, what kind of work you do, how much money you can make, and like how you make your money. When you decide to be a life coach, you are actually taking incredible charge of your life, which is why this is such an important big deal. This is not something that you should be taking lightly. This is not something you should be cavalierly entering into in a very flippant way. This is life-changing work that you're going to be doing for yourself. I'm not even talking about the change that you're going to give to your clients and to your students who are going to be, coming to you for help. I'm talking about the change you're making in your own damn life, which is so powerful for a woman to be stepping into her soul's purpose and to say, yes, I am going to do this, and I'm going to be successful at it. I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to treat myself like I am worthy. I am going to invest in myself, and I am going to build this business like it is a real the starting point of a legacy for myself and for my family. This is super powerful. Now, look, y'all, I know that we love our jobs, okay? I had a job once. I was once an employee, all right? Because I'm talking about all this, like you're stepping into your power, you're starting your own business, and yes, you are. But I want to keep you all very, very clear about something. I don't dislike your job, okay? And I don't encourage you to dislike your job. Your job serves a purpose. Number one, your job gives you structure, okay? And it also provides you with income, okay? Your job is going to fund your spiritual life coach startup. So please, we say yes to our job and we celebrate our job, okay? Because look, after you have gotten your certification and you have set up your business and you have your clients coming in, oh yeah, you're going to be busy in the beginning, but there's going to be a point where your coaching business, it starts off your coaching business is not making as much money as your job is paying you, but those tables start turning. And then pretty soon you're making more money in your coaching business. And then you want to leave that job. You're like, yeah, bye job. But that job is going to be supporting you while you're learning, while you're educating yourself, while you are, building your business. So yay, we celebrate your job. Okay. Now, our job today is to get really clear about what it is you want for your spiritual life coaching business. Okay. You want to be a spiritual life coach, but what does that even look like for you? All right. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Now, I wanted to say that if you are on the call, if you're on Zoom, or if you are on Facebook, I want you to just tell me right now what kind of work you're doing in the comments, because I want to say a little word of thanks to your energetic bosses. I want to say thank you for supporting our badass butterflies in training as they are learning and growing in their businesses. Okay, thank you to them. But just drop a little line and tell me what kind of work you do. And Michelle says, what, working 9 to 5? What way to make a living? Let's see. A spider just appeared in my very wise DM face. What does that mean, Michelle? Wait, Michelle, I gotta catch up. Because look, DM and you're very wise. I see the little spider here, and it's really interesting that you were talking about this spider, because I woke up this morning thinking about spiders and confronting spiders, and it's funny that you're talking about this right now. I'm going to use my retirement to buy a log cabin and write books. Is that a question? Because that could be a thing, that could be a thing. But I'm all about investing and understanding kind of what it looks like, what it feels like to be an investor in yourself. So let me just look, I told you all I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I said I'm not going to, but I have a thing that I want to share. So back in Long Beach, I had a beautiful wellness studio. Okay. I had anywhere from 13 to 20 people working for me in this gorgeous, lovely studio space. Okay. And I was doing really, really well. It was a small space, small. We had 5 rooms. There was a boutique, so it wasn't that small. Okay. Look, my next vision is huge. All right. But in this space, we had 5 rooms, and one of my clients comes in, and he's a big real estate broker. And he works with commercial real estate. And, I loved talking to different people, the different entrepreneurs that would come to me, and they were always giving me such wise advice. Okay, this was a young guy, and he comes, and we're chatting, and I said, I'd really love to invest in property, and he says, okay, yeah, invest in property, but he's like, wait until, like, because he started pointing out to me something that should have been obvious to me, but I was youngish at that time. I was new in my business. It's very different now. This is 10 years, 15 years later. And he says to me, Crystal Lynn, your business right now is more profitable than real estate. And I'm like, how do you mean, And he's like, well, how much money are you bringing in every month? And I'm like $20,000. And he's like, yeah, exactly. He's like, when you invest in your business has the potential to grow instantly. You could put up an Amazon shop tomorrow, or, put up an look, there's work to be done. I don't mean to say that you don't have to do work, but the point is that when you invest in business, your returns are rapid. Okay. And so my dialogue is, go ahead and invest in your log cabin if you want to, and write books. But I'm also saying that if you really are interested in building a legacy for your family, for your friends, invest in yourself as a business woman. This is where you have tremendous power. You don't hear me talking about my income, but I am a 6-figure life coach who's on her way to a 7-figure business. Okay. And my lifestyle is one of ease and beauty and joy and connecting with people like you. And I'm not saying that you have to aspire to 6 or 7 figures, but I am saying that the potential is there. And when you learn how to do this for yourself, you are putting yourself in a place of tremendous power. When you invest in yourself as a businesswoman, you invest in yourself, your education, you invest in taking your vision to high levels. You are creating, okay, someone has just shared their screen. Is that what's going on? Okay, Tanya, can you not share your screen? I'm gonna take that back from you. Let's see, this will stop. Here we go. Tanya's like, I didn't try to do that, Crystal Lynn. Don't even worry about it, darling. Look, that's okay. Thank you. I did not even know that you all had that opportunity. I just turned it off so you do not have to worry about that. Don't even worry about it, friend. That's cute. Look, technology. It is our friend, and it is something that we must learn. So my point, though, y'all, is that take you and your business seriously and understand the power of starting your own business. And look, I'm gonna say it again. As a spiritual life coach, your gifts, your spiritual gifts are your magic and your pain. Now, if you can actually create a business that lets you get paid for the pain that you've gone through and for the magic that you bring, your intuition, your empathy, your psychic abilities, your ability to read tarot cards, if you have the ability to create a business on that, to get paid, to be spending time getting closer to spirit, there's not much that's better than that. All right. Let's see. Brenda says, resilience and mindset coaching, living with heart. I work full time and am building my business. That is incredible. Brenda, I love it. I'm really excited to learn more about what it is you do. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us here. Leanna says that she's a full-time stay-at-home mom, and I cover many, many jobs. Yeah, and Leanna, being a stay-at-home mom is an investment in your family. let's face it, to all the moms out there, you all are already embodying the Empress energy. And that is a great starting point. All right. Now, look, y'all, and Tanya, if you want to give me some feedback on what we're talking, I want you to put it in, I want you to type it into the chat. Okay, so I'm going to type right here. I'm going to just say chat right here, and there's going to be a little red dot that shows up toward the bottom of your screen. That's the chat window. You just open it up, and any feedback you want to share, just type it in there for me, okay? I'm so glad you're here, beautiful. Thanks for joining. All right, so last week, y'all, we did an exercise to help you learn what your soul wants for your business, and we did a visualization that helped you see yourself as a spiritual life coach in real life, everyday terms, okay? That was a really important introductory step that was going to prepare you for the work we're going to do today. I wanted you to do that particular step because it's the everyday life of the spiritual life coach that is the reality. And you know, you don't just wake up tomorrow and you're a spiritual life coach with a whole bunch of people in your business, okay? You have to go through a process, and every day you are in a dialogue with spirit. Every day you are reaching out, connecting with people. Being a spiritual life coach is about living into your world and into your life, which is why I had you do the visualization in the way that that we did, okay? Now, today we're going to take that to the next step, and you are going to manifest. We're going to do the manifestation ritual with this new moon so that you can understand and communicate to the universe what it is that you want for your spiritual life coaching business. Now, before we do that, I want to make sure that you know what a certified spiritual life coach does, because I've heard from many of you that you're not totally sure. You have this calling to do this thing, but you've never had life coaching before, right? A lot of people are in that situation, and I want to tell you that it's okay. It's okay that you've never been to a life coach, but you want to be one. You know that it's something that's for you. I agree. I had never been to a life coach before I became one, but I was a woman who invested in myself, and I was a woman who went to healers and got massages and did meditations and did meditation retreats and went to workshops and things like that. Okay, so it's still real for you, even if you don't know exactly what it is. But I want to tell you right now, I'm going to give you my understanding of what a certified spiritual life coach does. All right. Now, first of all, you've got a specialty that you're really good at. Okay. So as a spiritual life coach, I have studied a lot. Okay. I've educated myself, and I'm a specialist in my area of expertise, okay? And what we've done, what spiritual life coaches do, is we have a field of study, we have a niche, a specialty where we dive deep and we become the expert, the professional, the go-to person for that thing, okay? We also have to create an entire healing and transformational program to help our clients heal and transform their lives. All right. So we have the knowledge inside of us, but we've also created something to help people heal, because that's what you have to do. You can't just spread, fairy dust and be like, oh, I'm a spiritual life coach, fairy dust. That's not how it works. All right. So my expertise is unworthiness, and I work with spiritual women who suffer in their lives because of issues around unworthiness. So the women I work with are suffering in different parts of their lives. For example, maybe they can't manifest the intimate relationship that they crave, or maybe they've hit that glass ceiling in their income, And it's unworthiness that's not letting them get past that glass ceiling, okay? Also, just it can be anything, all right? So anything that is dealing, that unworthiness is kind of stopping a person from moving forward. So for example, I work with women who want to lose weight, but they can't lose the weight because they have these feelings of unworthiness that are keeping them in sabotaging eating habits. They've got deep emotional wounds that keep them going toward the food. And it's my job to help break them of that, okay? So what I did, when I was first starting out, is I developed a system of healing, all right? And I came up with a 12-month program that uses astrology, the planets, shadow work, light work, and healing to help my clients break out of the prison of unworthiness, okay? Now, this is what a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach does, okay? And this is what you're going to be doing. Eventually, you're going to discover your niche or your specialty, okay? That's your area of expertise. You're going to learn about it and you're going to make yourself an expert in it. Okay, that's your certification process. That's what you need a certification to help you do. And then you're going to create your program that's going to help people heal their lives and make improvements. They are going to turn their lives around because of this work, this healing program that you have created. Okay, this is also what you learn as a part of your certification. All right. Once you've done all that, you then need to build your business around the program that you've created, okay? So you need to build your web presence, like your website, your Facebook page, your TikTok presence, YouTube, Instagram. You need your blog, okay? You need your video presence, all right? Where you need your email list, all the things, okay? That's a part of the business building that you also need to do. Once you've done all that, you're ready to see clients, okay? And you're ready to have students who are eager to learn from you and to invest money in you and your program and what you have to offer, okay? And that's where our work begins today. So I'm going to take you on this connective journey with the new moon, and you're going to tell the universe about your desire to become a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach, okay? You want that prosperous business that supports you, supports your family, supports your dreams, okay? Because you can't be a badass butterfly if you're broke, okay? That would be a broke-ass butterfly, and we don't do broke-ass butterflies, all right? You're going to be a badass butterfly because you do the hard work to create that business and to make it thrive, okay? You just remember, you need to be competent as a coach, and you must learn how to run your business so that you can understand how you're going to get people to come to you so that you can get paid, so that you no longer have to work on that 9-to-5 job. All right. So you're going to need the worksheet that we did last week. Now, if you didn't do the worksheet from last week, don't worry. Just you'll fill in. We're not going to be reading from the worksheet. You just need to have it handy as a bit of a reminder for what it is that you want to create. Okay. Now, normally, every week I like to give you guys some kind of a workbook or a worksheet. This week, you don't really need a worksheet, but what Rebecca has done is to create a list of the manifestation steps. Okay. So she has the manifestation steps made into a lovely flyer for you. And if you want that, then just in the chat or in the comments, just type worksheet, and Rebecca will get that link sent off to you. Okay. And Tanya, if you're on here with me and you want Rebecca to send that to you, just let me know and I'll have her message it over to you, okay? All right. Now, one of the things that I want you also to do in the Facebook group, in the League of Badass Butterflies Facebook group, this manifestation process is really important because it requires energy. It cannot just be in your mind. You need to be taking steps. So in the League of Badass Butterflies, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you steps every day that I need you to take so that we can make your manifestation real. We've got the new moon, and she is powerful for about 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be giving you first manifesting tips. Well, not first, sorry. You're going to be getting manifesting tips. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. You're going to be getting manifesting steps and activating tips. Okay, I'm going to be posting those in the League of Badass Butterflies. And what they are is basically little cues for you to do a little something every day to say, to affirm the work that we are doing today. So we are going to do the ritual today, and then every day for the next 2 weeks, you're going to be doing a little something to say, yes, hey, universe, remember, I want to be a life coach. I want to be a life coach. Hey, I'm a life coach. Okay. And those things are going to make you start feeling like you're a life coach. And the more you start feeling like you're a life coach, and the more you're doing these daily things every day, the more the universe is going to be like, oh, she really wants to be a life. Oh, she's acting like a life coach right now. Oh, we see what you want. You a life coach. Okay, let's start altering the universe to make us like you. I mean, let's start mirroring what you're putting out there. Okay, you're putting out there that I'm a successful spiritual life coach. Well, we're going to start mirroring that to you. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. If you all have any questions, please let me know. And Rebecca, will you please send Tanya Wilson the link to the manifestation worksheet? And Tanya asks if the certification takes 10 months. Yes, it does. My certification program takes 10 months, but it's also a part of the business building, Tanya. So it is the magical training. It's also the work with the pain. We also help you build the program that you're going to need to help your people. And we also help you build the entire business. So I'm going to help you build your website, build your Facebook presence, build your content, help you write your ebooks, help you build your blog. I help you do all those things as a part of my program. So we can talk about that later. Or if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask, my friend. All right, and let me just check on Facebook also and see if there are any questions. Okay, it looks like you all are doing just fine. All right, very good. So we're going to get now into the manifestation ritual, and I'm going to start off and tell you how this works, because you need to know how the moon works so that you can understand what you're creating, okay? So the new moon is known as the black moon because the face that we see has no light. The sun and the new moon are in the same constellation, and the sun has the moon has the sun at her back. So we're seeing her dark side, okay? Versus when the moon is full, okay, and she's in the opposite side of the sun, and her full face is illuminated. That's when we see the full moon. The full moon is a time of closure and things coming to an end. That is a powerful time for healing, okay? The new moon, though, is the time of beginnings. So the new moon is acting like the sun. She's all fired up and she's all about creating. So this is the time of manifesting. Now, do not be fooled into thinking that you should expect to see immediate results with this new moon. I like to treat the moon cycles like the journey of a baby from conception to birth. So the new moon would be like conception. Okay, so today we're conceiving of your business. That's when, at conception, it's when the masculine and the feminine come together in a moment of ecstasy. That's when the sperm penetrates the egg. That's conception. Okay, the moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine. All right, and your wish, your desire is what they are going to conceive. All right, so the egg and the sperm says yes, and the moon and the sun says yes when you say yes. All right, so the miracle of life happens by the very nature of life. Over a 40-week period, a baby takes form in the womb. It develops, it grows, okay, and it comes into the world, a beautiful baby, all right? A beautiful baby with potential, all right? It's the same for you and your idea. At the new moon is conception, and during this time, you're going to do the manifestation ritual. You're going to connect to the idea, and you're going to say yes. And then you're going to make a plan, okay? And this is a part of that 40-week birthing process, all right? You're going to take action on that plan over those 40 weeks, okay? Tanya was asking how long my program is. It's 10 months, which is 40 weeks. It's the length of it's the term of a full-term baby, 40 weeks, okay? Why do I do that? Because I'm working with the divine. I'm working with nature. It's natural. So you can get this done in 40 weeks to do all the things. It's perfect, okay? So you're going to be taking action on your plan. You're going to be pulling together resources. You're going to be learning, and building. Sometimes you're going to take baby steps. Other times you're going to make giant leaps, okay? But the whole thing is that you stay in the game and you understand that you are in the creative process. You are a woman. You are the embodiment of creativity, and you have said what you want, and the universe is working to make that happen, okay? Now, the new moon is a guarantee of your success. However, your guarantee becomes null and void when you negate your yes with doubt, fear, or a lack of attention to detail, and when you fail to follow through. So when you finish this ritual today and you say yes, your assumption is that the universe is going to deliver, because that's what the universe wants to do. God created you in God's image, not so that you can be a fuck up, but so that you can actually figure out how to make it real, how to create. And this is a part of the creation process. The biggest part of the creation process is managing your emotions so that you are not consumed by doubt, so that you're not consumed by fear, and so that you aren't half-ass, not paying attention to detail, not following through, okay? So yes, you are going to be challenged, but even while you're in the challenges, you must assume that the universe is saying yes to your idea. Okay, remember that just because you have an idea does not mean that you are worthy of that idea. Now, I hope that I am not being too hard on you all, but the fact is, this is my job. I am badass butterfly. I am not lightweight butterfly, and I am not blow smoke up your ass butterfly. I am badass butterfly because I take this seriously. I take you seriously, and I know what it takes to be successful. All right. So you're going to be challenged. And just because you have an idea does not mean that you are worthy of the idea. Just like, just because a mother is pregnant, or a woman becomes pregnant and she gives birth to a child, it doesn't mean that she's worthy of that child. She needs to demonstrate her worth by taking care of her child and making sure her child gets what she needs. Okay, same thing for your business. Okay, you demonstrate your worth by your commitment to it, by your tenacity, to your resilience, to your utter determination to see it through to excellence and integrity. Now, that's life happening. Okay, you all have experience with this. You know that when you commit, things are on fire, and when you don't commit, things fall bad. It goes bad. Okay, now today is October 25th. This is the new moon, 2022, new moon in Scorpio. 6 months from now, there's going to be a full moon in Scorpio. That's how the moon cycles work. Okay, new moon today, 6 months from now, full moon. The full moon is the time when you confront your fears, your doubts, and any resistances that you have in your mind to your dream. Okay, at that time, when the full moon comes, you have a choice. You can either back down and run away from your dream and give up, or you can stand up like a grown-ass woman and face down your fear, confront your self-doubt, and show the universe that you are indeed a badass butterfly who will fight for her dreams to be made manifest in the world. So today is the easy part. Then it gets hard, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. It's a great opportunity for you to become the empress, to become the butterfly, but you got to fight for it, just like that caterpillar, got to like go through, becoming the cocoon, breaking down, okay? The butterfly's in the chrysalis and it's got to break through, okay? That is a fight. Same thing for you with your business, okay? So with all that being said, Crystalline going off, so sorry. Hopefully I have not offended anyone. If anyone is offended, please let me know. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So Tanya, I'm just checking in. Tanya, you say, I did a worksheet last night, the statements and building the paragraph, etc. Perfect. I decided, yes, perfect. If you did that, you did the worksheet, you're good. There's the deciphering and all that. And then at the end of that, there is where I take you through, like, how is your day? You're a spiritual life coach. What does your home look like? What does your office look like? You go to work. If you did all that, then you are good, my friend. Okay. All right. Now, anybody on Facebook, if you all have any questions, please type them out. Brenda says, thank you so much for your kind words, Crystal. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, of course, Brenda. Excellent. All right, my friends. So what I want to do now, yeah, Tanya, excellent. What I want to do right now is take you, I want to change tone. Look, I'm quieting my voice. You should see how hot I am right now. Look, I'm so passionate about you succeeding. It makes me hot. I am hot under the collar right now. I'm sitting here sweating, but now I'm dialing it back. All right, because we're now going to go into a meditative state. All right, this is a meditation to connect to the new moon. And I want you just to relax. I don't want you to worry about this meditation. I don't want you to get into any awkward positions, okay? Just be where you are and relax. Get comfortable as you can. And I want you just to feel safe enough to bring your attention to where we are right now. Don't worry about your technology. Just kind of start focusing on your breath. And you've got your worksheet there. You know what it is you want to manifest. You know what you want to be as a life coach. You know you've gone through some things. So just take a deep breath and let your body start to relax. And just with your next inhalation, I want you to just breathe in the universe. Allow God's life force energy to enter you right now. And as you exhale, just say yes, yes, yes. Just yes to God's life force energy. Yes. The universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the devas and the elementals, the angels, archangels, and ascended masters are all gathering around us. I want you to inhale this incredible team of spirit guides that are here for us. Inhale this life force energy and exhale resistance. And while you're just relaxing, I'm going to talk to you about the new moon. And I'm going to take you on a journey to open your mind and your heart to her divine feminine presence. So you just breathe and relax and listen and just trust that you are receiving this in exactly the right way. And just let yourself feel all the support of your loving guides that are around you. And just allow your imagination to form these ideas that I'm giving you. So the new moon, because of the Earth and Sun cycle, is nearly always a tiny, thin sliver of a crescent shape. It's never fully blocked, except during an eclipse. And then we are provided a mere hint of the moon's presence and location. We can observe it, where it is, and what it represents. Still, this thin sliver of the new moon is a rare, rare thing to see. Due to the orbits of the moon and the Earth, the new moon is briefly glimpsed near sunset. And other than that, the sun's bright light blinds us to the moon's presence. The moon's view, when she is new, is a gift to those who take the time to be aware. The new moon might be all but invisible, but its force impacts us greatly. It is a time of fresh beginnings. Just as a seed is hidden beneath the earth, the new moon brings us a renewing start from its place of near invisibility. Just imagine a thin sliver of a silvery new moon calling you from the horizon. You can imagine that the new moon, its shining crescent, is a beacon hovering at the edge of sky and earth. And just take some deep breaths and connect to that thin sliver of silvery white light. As you inhale, see that gorgeous crescent moving closer and closer to you. And as you exhale, just relax your body and expand your mind. Inhale and draw down the moon. Exhale and expand your mind. Inhale and exhale. As the moon gets closer to you, reach out and gather all her brilliant energy and funnel it into your third eye. And just sit with this brilliant white light and allow it to activate all the areas of your mind, unconscious, subconscious. Allow it to activate you on a cellular level. And just breathe in that brilliant white light. And let her do her work to activate and open you. Just breathe, relax, and allow. And very gently, just allow your awareness to reach above you about 1 meter or 1 yard above your head, and imagine a brilliant star there. So you have a brilliant star about 1 meter above your head. And imagine that a lovely cord of light drops down and enters the top of your head, moves down your neck and your spine, through your tailbone, and then it connects to another brilliant star that is located about 12 inches or a foot below where you are sitting. And just take a few moments and breathe into that beautiful, effervescent cord of light. That is your celestial star chakra above your head and the earth star chakra. That's below where you're sitting. And just breathe into that silver cord. And just feel the flow of energy intensifying as you breathe. Remember who you are, beloved. Remember your true father. Remember your true mother. Remember who you are. Your monadic self is perfect, whole, and complete. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. And breathe into your cord that goes from your celestial star chakra down to your Earth Star chakra, through your spine. I'm going to read some affirmations, and you can either speak them out loud or you can just allow them to reverberate. They are very short. You can speak them if you want to, or just think them. I will repeat each one twice. You are safe to envision. You are safe to envision. You are safe to create. You are safe to create. You are safe to carry and develop. You are safe to carry and develop. You are safe to give birth. You are safe to give birth. You are safe to raise. You are safe to raise. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Breathing through your cord. Your monadic self is perfect, whole, and complete. Remember who you are. Remember your true mother. Remember your true father. Remember who you are, beloved. And just sit and be still with this activation for one moment. Breathing. And taking some deep breaths. We're going to move that activated energy through your body. While taking deep breaths, imagine sparkling light moving from the top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feel that energy filling your head, your brain, your mind. Feel it in your neck, in your ears, your shoulders, your arms and hands. Feel the activated energy filling your chest, your abdomen, and your entire torso. As you inhale, feel it in your lungs, your heart, your stomach, your liver, your intestines. Feel all your energy centers, your chakras, and your meridians all lighting up with this brilliant white light energy. Expand this energy down into your pelvis, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, say, I am activated. And feel that vibration moving through you. And now is the time when I want you to just take a few moments to let your vision of yourself as a spiritual life coach come into being. You can say to yourself, I am a certified spiritual life coach. I am a certified badass butterfly spiritual life coach. And just imagine what that looks like. What does your day look like when you are a successful spiritual life coach? What does it look like when you wake up in the morning? What time are you waking up? What do you do when you get up? What's your morning ritual? How do you go about your day? How do you spend your morning? What does your home look like? What does your kitchen look like? Your bedroom, your bathroom. Use your imagination. And just focus on your morning as a spiritual life coach. And as the day is progressing, it's now a little later in the morning. How are you spending your late morning? Are you starting to see clients? What kind of clients are you seeing? And where are you seeing them? What does your office look like? Take some time to think about how you're helping people, who you're helping. And as you do, say yes to the vision that's forming with you. Perhaps you like writing, you have a blog. As a spiritual life coach, you're probably sharing your stories. You're probably telling people about your own pain and how you overcame it. Maybe you're doing that in writing, or maybe you're making videos. Imagine yourself telling your story and people listening, people watching your videos, people reading your blogs, sending out the emails with so much pride and so much love that you've put into them. So much care that you put into your work, nurturing your people, making sure they get what they need. What does that feel like for you? Just see yourself creating. And as the day moves into the afternoon, how are you spending your afternoon? You're a life coach. It doesn't mean you're chained to your desk. If you have children, perhaps you're taking a break and going to hang out with your kids a little bit. Maybe you'll have a later class in the evening that you're going to come back to. What does your afternoon look like? And let your awareness now move into your evening. You're a spiritual life coach, and a lot of clients like to come in for classes and have sessions after they're done with work. So maybe you have a group class in the evening. Are you doing that online? Or do you have a little office workspace in your home where you've invited, these 6 people? They come and they meet in your home office every evening. How does that look for you? To spend time imagining, letting yourself fantasize. If you're working at home, maybe you have some pets that come in during your sessions every now and then. Your cat comes in to help, some of your clients deal with their emotional stress, or maybe your dog walks in and wants a little love. That's a part of the process. Maybe your child comes in and wants a little love. That's a part of the process. Imagine that. How sweet is that to be so real? And as you start to wind down your day, what does your evening look like? We spiritual life coaches are very spiritual. We do a lot of meditation and yoga and lighting candles and praying. So what does that look like for you? What is your beautiful evening ritual that you want to do? Maybe it involves tea or smudging yourself, definitely at the end of the day. But see yourself doing that after a hard day's work. Hard day, it's beautiful. At the end of a beautiful day's work, how do you unwind? Maybe you unwind with tea, or maybe a little wine. Maybe your life partner is there to rub your shoulders. Take a few minutes and imagine your end of day. And I want you to just take a few moments right now and tune in to your higher self. Now, your higher self has a broader vision of you and your life and your potential than what you have from just being in your human self. So I just want you to reach out to your higher self and ask them if they have any kind of feedback or any kind of insight that they want to add to this vision that you have of yourself. And I want you right now just to listen and to trust and to say yes to your higher self. What's coming up for you as you listen to your higher self? Whatever is coming through, just allow it. Say yes. You don't have to worry about how. You don't have to worry about when. Just know that the universe will deliver. It is a time for beginnings, for your new beginning. It's the time for the start of all you hold dear. Your dream of becoming a certified spiritual life coach is real. It's in you now. Today is your day to say yes to your dream with commitment, determination, and complete surrender. So if you're ready for that, then say yes. Imagine your dream existing now. The dream is in progress today. It is here. I want you to say to yourself, and I really want you to say it out loud if you can, I have the dream I desire. I have the dream I desire. I am a certified spiritual life coach. I am a certified spiritual life coach. I want you to say it again more strongly. I have the dream I desire. I am a certified spiritual life coach. And I want you to repeat it with conviction. I have the dream I desire. I am a certified spiritual life coach. And now I want you to open your mind to see the full path of this dream. Think back to the work you've done around your spiritual life coaching vision over this past week. You are already on your way. You've started the work. The beginning is here. Now, all that is needed is for you to follow that path to its logical conclusion. Let your soul be lifted by contentment that this dream to become a certified spiritual life coach is right for you. What does it mean to be certified? It means that you have made the decision to reach for excellence in your holy, divine calling. It means that you have decided that you want to be of service in the highest way. You have chosen to deepen your knowledge so that you know you are presenting the best of yourself. You have chosen to become a certified spiritual life coach because you know it raises your value to the highest standards. It is meant for you. Everything about the dream is a perfect fit. You have already begun on your way. The rest is simply following through with that path. I want you to bring your hands together at your heart, and I want you to rub them together. Rub your palms together and generate some energy, and I want you to lay your palms over your heart and just breathe in and out of your heart space, saying yes. 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 And very gently begin to bring your awareness into your space. Sensing the world around you. And then when you're ready, very gently opening your eyes, coming back in. All right. So there are 11 steps that we have for you to complete. And we're not going to go through them right now. I'm going to talk about these, as I said, each day over the next 2 weeks. Okay, I'm going to give you just a quick overview of what those 11 steps for manifestation are, but we're going to dive into them every single day. I want you to take a step, all right, and to do something toward manifesting your dream business, okay? So let me just very quickly tell you what those 11 steps are. And again, if you want this worksheet, just type in the comments worksheet. And Tanya, I know you want yours, so we'll get that sent over to you. The first step is to create a powerful affirmation. Yeah. So taking time to create an affirmation will help you know the words, okay? Shaping it, the process of creating your affirmation is communicating with the universe what it is you desire. So that in and of itself is going to help you, the process of creating it and the affirmation itself, all right? The next step, step 2, is to make your vision and blueprint. Now, in boot camp, we are going to do a deep dive into your vision and your blueprint. So you don't have to worry about that so much, but you can start on it now on your own, all right? Just write down your vision and start to lay it out in a way that you can see how to, so that you can see it as a plan, okay? Then you want to make a roadmap that you're going to follow. So again, we'll go over this more during boot camp, but for right now, you can start laying out your roadmap. What steps do I need to take in order to become a spiritual life coach with a business? You got to figure that out. It's a part of the manifestation process. Every day you should be visualizing. You should come back and visualize yourself as a life coach in different ways. Sometimes it's going through your day as I've taken you through. But other times, maybe it's going to be sitting down and having a heart-to-heart conversation with one of your clients. Maybe another day it's going to be, gosh, sitting down and writing a blog. What does that actually feel like? Visualizing yourself being a blogger, okay? You're going to need to create a vision board, which is so much fun. I love vision boards. So yeah, create a vision board. Step 6 is tell stories about your business on paper. So personally, I use this as a part of my visualization process. Every morning I do visualization and I write out different stories of what my future self is doing, you know. Like today I wrote this blog article and I sent it out and, you know, this person asked about it and then I ended up doing a video about it. And that kind of thing is so powerful for your mind and your body and your emotions and the universe. So just start telling stories about yourself as a spiritual life coach and put them on paper, like write them out. Don't just say them, actually write them out and give detail. It's very, very, very powerful. Every day, this is step 7 of the manifestation process. Every day you should be taking consistent action. Like every day you should be doing something. Every day you should be visualizing. Every day you should be looking into doing some work. Every day you should be working on your writing. Every day you should be working on understanding your pain point. Every day you should be working on understanding something about your business. Really, really important, okay? Step 8 is to express appreciation. Your business and your process for building your business is a very long road. Just like building your baby in your womb is a long process for your body to be working on, okay? There are going to be some things that make you uncomfortable. Your ability to appreciate and raise the value on what you're doing. So when you're in pain and you can say, you know what, but this pain is making me stronger. It's helping me have more to write about. When you can do that, you are indeed appreciating your life. And when you appreciate things, you're raising their value. That's what appreciation is. Raise your value by appreciating the challenges and the obstacles just as much as the beauty and the easy gifts that you receive. Step 9 of this manifestation process is to deal with resistance by doing shadow work. So we know that in 6 months, you're going to have a full moon that's going to come up and you're going to be challenged. But we also know that tomorrow something's going to challenge you, okay? And maybe the day after that, you know, you're going to get challenged probably at least once a week. And rather than ignoring those negative emotions or those negative thoughts, what I want you to do is to do some shadow work and deal with the resistance, okay? That's step 9. Step 10 is to manage your vibration. You manage your vibration by working with your emotions, feeling your feels, and keeping things in perspective. Number 11, okay, step number 11 is about setting realistic expectations. When you set realistic expectations, that is going to help you manage your emotions. So number 10 will be a lot easier when you actually have realistic, reasonable expectations, okay? Going back to number 10, a great way to manage your emotion, to manage your vibrations is through regular meditation, setting daily intentions for yourself, or if not daily, at least weekly, and making sure that you get stuff done. Very often we experience anxiety because we've taken on too much. We have unrealistic expectations. This is why step 10 and step 11 go hand in hand. If you set unrealistic expectations, you're not going to live up to those expectations because they're unrealistic. So that's going to cause stress and anxiety in you. My point is, lower your expectations a little bit, make them realistic, make them doable, and you'll find that it's much easier to keep a high vibe because your emotions are not going to be running like crazy. All right. Also, your vibration is managed through meditation and yoga. So making sure that you start finding a way to do even a short meditation practice, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes every day, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Do the best you can, but make sure you do something to maintain that connection to your divine self. All right, y'all. That's the end of our practice for today. I want to check in and see how you all are doing. If you're on Facebook and if you've hung in with me on Facebook and you're still watching, please let me know how you're doing. How do you feel? And if you are on Zoom, let me know how you feel. You know, Tanya, if you feel like talking and if you want to come on camera, you're more than welcome to now. I'm all done. How do you feel right now, friend? And Tanya, I love how you put in the SMART goals. Yes, because God, it's funny how you did that. I love that. We are psychically connected because I was thinking about it. I didn't even say it. But Tanya wrote in, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. Hold on, let me do that. So yeah, setting SMART goals for yourself on a regular basis, that can be a part of the manifestation process. That is for sure. Anybody on Facebook have any feedback or anything that you all want to share? Okay, it looks like you all are doing just fine. Very good. So I am going to go ahead and let you all sign off. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I want to remind you to please sign up for Spiritual Life Coach Startup Bootcamp, which starts November 7th. Sign up as soon as possible, okay? And, oh, okay, I see. So Tanya says, I've done Zoom classes before, but I can only hear you. I need to set this up better. That's okay. Tanya, it's a learning process and it's a learning curve, so no problem. And she says, thank you for today. I feel empowered. You are most welcome, my friend. I feel empowered too. I feel really good. So glad to be here with you all, sharing this experience. And of course, I look forward to taking you all to the next step. All right. So we'll see y'all later, friends. There you are, Tanya. Thank you so much for joining me, beautiful. Good to see you. All right. Bye, everybody.